Whether you're new to Judaism or just curious, I'll break down the various streams of Judaism and their traditions and where I fit in as a Mizrahi Jew. Bezrat Hashem, Bezrat Hashem. Like, subscribe, and share this video to spread the word. Judaism is an ancient and diverse faith that has evolved over thousands of years. Yet at its core, it's always been about our covenant with HaKodesh Baruch Hu. But within that shared foundation, there's a wide range of beliefs, practices, and traditions that make up the Jewish world today. Let's start with the major streams of Judaism. Orthodox Judaism is perhaps what most people think of when they think of traditional Judaism. Orthodox Jews adhere strictly to halakha or Jewish law as interpreted by the Talmud and other rabbinical sources. Now, within Orthodox Judaism, you'll find subgroups like modern Orthodox, who engage fully with the modern world while remaining committed to halakha, and then ultra-Orthodox or Haredi, who live more insular lifestyles focused on Torah study and strict observance. Conservative Judaism strikes a balance between tradition and modernity. Conservative Jews maintain a strong commitment to halakha, but interpret it more flexibly than Orthodox Jews. They might drive to the synagogue on Shabbat, which is generally not permitted in Orthodox communities. Conservative Judaism is especially prominent in the United States. Reform Jews believe in individual autonomy when it comes to observing mitzvot. Focus is on ethical monotheism rather than strict adherence to traditional practices. Reform Judaism has made significant changes, such as mixed gender seatings in synagogues and less emphasis on kashrut or dietary laws. Now, Sephardic and Mizrahi Jews come from communities that historically lived in Spain, North Africa, and the Middle East. While Sephardic Jews trace their roots to Spain and Portugal, Mizrahi Jews hail from places like Iraq, Iran, and Yemen. Both groups have rich traditions, especially in music, food, and prayer, that differ from those of Ashkenazi Jews who come from Central and Eastern Europe. Ashkenazi customs are perhaps the most familiar in Western countries, but Sephardic and Mizrahi traditions offer a beautiful and diverse expression of Judaism. I personally fall into the Mizrahi category, with a unique heritage that blends the traditions of the Middle East with deep Jewish spirituality. Now, the Mountain Jews are another fascinating group, originally from the Caucasus region, particularly in areas like Dagestan and Azerbaijan. They have their own distinct language, Juhuri, and their customs are a mix of ancient Persian and Jewish traditions. There are also smaller communities like the Karaites, did I pronounce that right, who reject the Talmud and only follow the Tanakh, and also the Beta Yisrael of Ethiopia, who have their own ancient traditions and practices that differ from mainstream Judaism. When it comes to traditions, there are many differences between these groups. For example, Ashkenazi Jews typically refrain from eating kitniyot during Pesach, while Sephardic and Mizrahi Jews do not. Sephardic and Mizrahi Jews often chant their prayers using a makam, a musical system that adds a unique and beautiful melody to the service, while Ashkenazi Jews have their own distinct liturgical rituals. These differences in customs and practices are a testament to the diversity and adaptability of Judaism. But despite these differences, all Jews are connected through our shared history, our commitment to Torah, and our bond with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Understanding these differences enriches our appreciation of Judaism and reminds us that there's no single way to be a Jew. Whether you're Orthodox, Reform, Ashkenazi, Mizrahim, or anything in between, we are all part of Am Yisrael. If this message resonates with you, consider supporting my work by donating at hashem.faith. The link is in the video description. B'Shem Hashem Navi Torah L'chaim.